So hello, awesome. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you.
Uh, we first want you to introduce yourself. Can you tell us a bit of your process, your business?
Okay. Well, my name is Asif, and I'm a HR manager, like in Saudi Arabia, for a company called like it's a multi. We have multi businesses,
Uh-huh,
and like contracting and food business.
uh-huh.
Okay. So I'm the one who is operating here, like and we are doing construction and the food business, especially like Pakistani sweets and bakers. That's what
Uh-huh.
we are doing dealing at the moment.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Good.
Okay, then now I'm gonna ask you a question. Like, you know how this pandemic has affected every business in the market. So, how did the pandemic impacted your workplace and your HR processes and your organization?
Actually, like for we have multiple businesses. Like in food business, if I will just tell you about that one, it didn't affect us that much as compared to the other businesses because of the food. It's overall the world, like everything was open. For a while, it was closed, like because of the lockdown and everything. Uh, it affected everybody. Like if I will say, like the employees and the businesses, people stopped coming outside, and so it does affect a lot. But for the food, I will say it doesn't bother that much, but it was okay.
Okay, okay, okay. And did the workers adapt to this change, or was it difficult for them?
It was difficult for everybody, actually, even for us. Like at the start when it started, and we thought like the world is gonna finish, and you won't able to cope up with it. So for the employees, because they don't know the situation, because it was like in Saudi Arabia it's totally different. Like you have like mostly, like if I will say, like in India, Pakistan, it wasn't the law wasn't, the people were not following the law. But in Saudi Arabia they cope up. I mean, they give the advantages to the businesses, like but the employees, they were like, no sir, it's not a big deal. I mean, but it affected them, but they are still adapting to it. They think it's over. I still tell them, like,
It's
it
not
won't
over.
go. It won't go away. It will stay here. So
No, what happened?
think they were in jail, and and they just came out and they start shopping, and everything was packed, and that's how it was in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay. I have
Same with Turkey.
I have another question for you.
Sure.
So, as a person who specializes in HR, what is your view on job eliminations
Well,
in
my
process?
views, actually, what I believe is like it is necessary at some point. Like you have to do that because if we say like the older the employees are, you say like their loyalty is towards you, but at the same time, uh, they're just like so much into you that they know every single thing about your company, and they try to blackmail you,
Oh,
by by doing this. No, we won't be able. So at that point I will say, yeah, like I won't be saying if you have a contract with 2 years, I prefer an employee will stay like for a longer time, because then you don't have to try again, do the training and all those stuff. Okay, but it is necessary
It is
to
necessary.
have it.
in some points, right?
Yeah,
And
at some point, like not all the time, but it depends on the employees. Well,
did you lay off workers during this
yeah,
period,
what were
this
you
pandemic
saying?
period? Did you?
Actually, no, we didn't. We didn't did that. We just, like, from the government, we got that, like, you can decrease the salaries like by 40%. And
Okay,
because
okay.
for some departments they were paying, like if we say like for their locals like Saudis, the government were paying for them.
Okay, okay, but not for the international employees.
So for 6 months they paid, but for the expats, not for the expats. It wasn't for the
Expats.
expats, but we didn't lay off any employees at the moment because what we told them, if you want, I mean, I'm not just laying off anybody at the moment, but if it stays longer, like, if the businesses stay closed, then we have to think about it. For right now, what I'm doing is like, if the business is closed, we will stop paying you for the time being.
Exactly.
And once it started, we will get back to it.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
The right way.
And hello, Asif.
Hello.
I have one question too.
Okay, sure.
This will be the last one. What kind of the permanent changes we see in the
I've seen so far, like which even we were trying. If I will say, like in the food business, everybody is trying to move to the e-business, like electronic, rather than going
yes,
like doing online, rather than staying like a physical appearance. I mean, I have seen so many companies nowadays, like which I haven't heard of them. Like if I will say, like before the Corona pandemic, it wasn't. They never existed. Like they won't stop eating, or the
yes,
usual work, they won't be stopping it. So it was like the future plan. What we think is like, it should be, you have to live with it now. It's not going anywhere. So you have to think about it, like how you're going to go further to stay in the business. We have an IT business, like, the everything was closed, but people were doing business online.
Okay.
So the
yeah,
future is, what I believe is, it's everything will be online.
Everything will be online.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. E-commerce will be more popular, I think.
Yeah, exactly. That what they are planning on. I mean, even in the government departments, if you go now, like in Saudi Arabia, if I will say, like, you can't go without the appointment. You have to take the appointment. Then you go. Or mostly they put everything on online. Rather than going there. Even we did it. Like we have an application. We started it in this pandemic. So we won't lose the customers. So what I believe is, like, for the future is, it doesn't matter where are you. I mean, you have to have an online business to survive in the market.
No, okay. That's perfect.
Yeah. Thank you for your recommendations.
Thank you so much for giving us your time
No
for
problem.
this
Yes.
interview. And Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Okay.
Allah Hafiz.
Thank you.
You
Have a great
Thank you.
day. Bye.
too. Bye.